Hello, everybody. I'm Raven Karasu, and this is Merlin. He wants to get out and play. Hi, say hi, Merlin. And we are basically going to be doing another episode of Sassy Stories. We're going to do Sleeping Beauty, but we're going to do a different version. Shannon gave us a version of Sleeping Beauty called The Sun, the Moon, and Talia. So that should be fun. So basically, I'm gonna be here reading it, trying to be sassy about it. I can't promise that it'll be clean or anything. So there's probably going to be swearing. There's probably going to be all kinds of weird shit going on. So definitely, if you get easily offended or something, probably not a good idea to listen. But if you have a good sense of humor and you just don't mind some good old joking around, then then you'll probably enjoy it. So I'm going to invite everybody else in. If Merlin want to get off of the hand that I use, I'm right-handed. It's really hard to do things with my left hand, Merlin. He's ready. He's ready to go. All right, let's try to do this with. I'm not left-handed. Oh my god. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in. So, yeah, just gotta wait for everyone to share it. And, okay. Get over there. First screen. Okay. I'm sorry if my nose is still a little runny. I'm just on the very, very last bit of the tail end of a cold.
That's fine.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
That's an interesting thing to see. Split broadcast, what's that?
At Split, it's a program like OBS that I started using back when OBS first released the update for the studio.
Yeah.
There was a piece of shit, pretty much.
Oh, guess who's gonna be here with the story today?
Hello? Yes. Yay!
Merlin tonight. He won't let me have my hand back, so this is gonna be interesting.
Right quickly, I wanted to say, I'm gonna move music over to my phone, and then I'll probably hop off and go to bed.
Okay. Any idea where Sirius is? I just saw him a little bit ago.
I don't know.
Probably slithering his way to the bathroom.
Or flying, considering he is a flying snake.
What's the matter, Merlin? Thank you for giving me my hand back. Can I hold my nose now? Jeez. Okay, don't run off. Don't run off. Don't you run off. You run off, you silly. You silly. Sorry, y'all didn't want to see that.
Or hear it.
I didn't even realize my thing was still on. All right.
We can see you blowing your nose.
All right. Sorry, I have to keep an eye on where he's going just to make sure he doesn't get lost in the bed. I don't want to crush him by accident.
Better than seeing you wipe your ass.
Well, you're not going to watch me wipe my ass.
Yeah, I would say that much. Taking care of your nose is better than wiping your ass. Yep.
What are you doing, you sillies? You silly Merlin. I'm just wandering. Just checking out the covers. Just walking all over the bed. Don't want to go down there. Y'all can't see his face. He's wandering around in my comforter. Trying to figure out what to me. He started walking away and he's like, no, I think I'm just going to walk back over to Mom over here. Oh, God, that feels weird.
Well, is he walking on your leg?
No, there's a little tiny hole from between my knee and the comforter, and he squeezed in under that, and I'm sitting Indian style, so he's like sitting on one of my feet. He's like tickling my feet.
Okay then.
He's tickling my feet. He likes to snuggle up. I have him down here for like over an hour, like an hour and a half or something, just watching YouTube videos. I had Ritzy asleep on this end. I had Mirage asleep over here. Hello, you trying to get out? I think you're stuck. And yeah, I had Merlin on my stomach, and he was passed out under the heating blanket.
So he's saying he's going to take us out. Like
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll wait for him. We'll shoot the shit and kill some time.
And
Yeah.
I seen you had posted that on Facebook that you didn't know you was in an uncomfortable position until you got up and started walking around, and you sounded like an old wooden house in a windy day.
Yeah, it's like I was sitting on my side when I first brought Merlin down, so he was asleep on my side here. And, you know, I was kind of he was kind of up against my skin so I could feel him, and which was fine because, you know, my skin's warm, so he just kind of cuddled up to me. And then Britzy came up and checked him out. They had a little get-together. Britzy started off cute. She petted him real gently on his head, and then apparently she got dumb and smacked him, and he didn't like that too much.
I've yet to meet someone who likes being smacked.
Yeah, like after that, she's like, "Oh, well, I want to pet him again." I'm like, "No, I don't trust you petting him no more."
No, you smacked him upside the head. That's not petting.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. So yeah, she sniffed him a little bit. She sniffed him a little bit, and he got cool. You know, he didn't bite her or nothing. Just was like, "Dude, why'd you hit me?"
What'd I do?
Yeah, what was that?
That reminds me of a conversation me and Jimmy had earlier today. I forgot what started it, but it was about slapping somebody's ass. And I was like, well, that depends who it is. And he's like, well, I guess that depends on whose ass you slap. I'm like, no, I was meaning some people might like you slapping them around.
But yeah, so Brit's kind of laid down next to me and fell asleep, and Merlin, you know, he was starting to fall asleep. Then I turned over my back and had him on my stomach. He was kind of walking around my chest, and then he saw, you know, I had the covers up. My heating blanket was on, so he crawled under the covers and snuggled up against my hand and my arm, and he went to sleep. And then Mirage popped up just as I was thinking of putting Merlin back because, you know, it was really late. It was like after midnight, and, you know, he hadn't eaten anything yet. But then Mirage hopped up, and he fell asleep. Didn't even know Merlin was there. So, yeah, I had Merlin.
Like, Mom's in bed. Time to sleep.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I had Merlin cuddling up with me and sleeping for like an hour. And I have the two cats with me. Right now, he's chilling on my foot.
Don't you mean heating on your foot? I mean, he's warming up, not cooling off.
Yeah, he has like his front feet and his head laying on my foot, and the rest of him was on the comforter. It's really weird. He's just like, I like this. Okay. Oh, he's passed out. He's asleep. Oh, no, he's not. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about going to sleep.
Oh, then you really might be in trouble.
Well, I'll just pick him up. Oh my God, he didn't even fight with me today when I went to pick him up. Normally I have to like, you know, dig around in his hide to get him out. But no, he just like, I picked up the little skull that he sleeps in, and he just plopped right out, looked at me, and I picked him up, and he's just like, okay.
This is what we're doing. Okay.
Okay. We gonna watch TV, Mom?
Well, he might be getting used to it.
Yeah, he's getting used to it. Like I said, I wasn't even holding him last night. Wasn't holding him at all. I mean, I like would block him off from certain areas. I didn't want him going all the way under the cover because, like I said, I don't want to hurt him. But, you know, I'd check him every once in a while, and he just kind of laid there. And every time I put my arm down, he'd snuggle up against my hand and my arm, and that'd pretty much be the end of it. I didn't hold him the whole time. I held him to bring him down. I held him to put him back up, and that was pretty much it. Okay, now
he's starting to figure out if you pick up the hide, he's just like, ooh, bonding time?
Yeah, apparently he looks for me. That's what Chris always says. He says, oh, you need to go and play with him. He's looking for you. I'm like, okay. It's like, this wasn't supposed to be my gecko. It was supposed to be his gecko, but it bonded with me. Now I feel bad. It's like, well, now I got to make some money so I can get him his own gecko. Like, here, you tame this one. you tame this one. It's be all yours. I'm not touching him. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god. He's like, yeah, they only bond with one person and you're it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I gotta buy new stuff now. I gotta buy new stuff and give him his own gecko. Oh, I feel bad. I mean, it could work out too. I mean, they're not hard to take care of. I mean, we feed them every night, and we still got the first thing of food that we got him. So yeah, it's like not a big deal. And we still need to get something to put him in so I can, so we can clean out the tank because that needs to be washed out, and the carpet needs to dry. So yeah, not.
You guys could probably take turns. One could hold him while the other one cleans, and then next time the other.
That's true too. Yeah, well, Merlin tends to not want to stay still when Chris holds him. He wants to go.
Well, maybe Chris should clean the cage and you hold him.
I feel bad. It's like, oh my god. Oh well, I mean, like I said, yes. Like maybe I'll just take a little money and get him his own gecko. Because I know he's like, I really like him, but he likes you better. It's like, okay, I won't touch the next one. That'll be all you. Yeah, Merlin's asleep on my foot. He's hiding under my leg. He's like, okay, I like this.
Yay.
That's what I mean. I'm not even holding him.
Yay.
He decided that he liked hanging out with me, even though I had the cats.
Apparently he's not too bothered by the cats until they smack him on the head.
He doesn't particularly like them, but at the same time, he doesn't really care. Like I said, he bit Mirage once, and I don't blame him because he got me too. He got a little spooked, so he bit me right here in between my thumb and finger here. That was a nice pinch. It actually hurt. I mean, not horribly. It was just like, okay, ow, that kind of hurt.
Like somebody pinching you.
Yeah, it was like a pinch. Like, oh, okay, that kind of sucked. Ow, and then it was over. And then he got Mirage, but I don't think he really got Mirage real good. I think he just got like the fur. And then, he kind of doesn't like them getting too close, but he kind of lets them sniff him.
Mm-hmm.
And he sniffed Mirage. I think he sniffed Britzy too. And he wasn't too keen on being pet the first time by Britzy. But yeah, like both of them just give him this little, it wasn't really a hard smack. It was just kind of, one of those little cat smacks.
A bop on the head.
Yeah, it didn't hurt him. He just kind of looked around like real confused, like, what the hell?
Like, what'd I do?
I'm like, okay, no more pets from the kitty. You guys don't know how to be gentle.
No.
But yeah, Mirage tried to lick his back, and I'm just like, I don't think he's gonna like that. He didn't like that. He's like, no. I'm like, you're kind of big and your tongue's kind of rough. I don't think that's a good idea. I accidentally hit him today. I mean, not real hard, but he was trying to come down my hand, and I lifted my other hand up, and apparently we kind of got a little too close to each other too fast, and I kind of bopped him on the bottom of his face, and he kind of looked at me like, Mama.
Why?
Sorry. Like, you better be sorry. And then he snuggled up. So it's funny the little personality he has. She has. He has. I don't care. I don't care the gender.
Just the fact that you accidentally bumped him and he's like,
he just looked at me like,
oh,
what the hell, Mom? Why are you hitting me? Gentle, remember? Gentle. I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But he forgives me. Yeah, he forgives me. So yeah, I will be reading The Sun, the Moon, and Talia tonight. And that would be the version of Sleeping Beauty I tell. If I'm not too tired, I may try reading the other one as well. So you can kind of see the two versions.
Oh yeah, and one is a bit more family friendly than the other one.
Yeah, but this is a Sassy story, so nothing is family friendly here.
Yeah, even stuff that's family friendly doesn't stay family very long.
Hi, Britzy.
I was just about to say that. Do you know who's going to be reading it?
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
I'm just saying the one version of the story is written to be family friendly, while the other one is not quite as much. I mean, it's not like super descriptive, but yeah, it's definitely darker.
Here, Britzy. Come on. Come here, Britzy. You. Britzy's like right behind the computer looking at me like, love me. But then every time I pet her, she's like, no, we gotta reach further.
You gotta catch me, Mama.
Right? She's like, you can hate me, but you can't touch me. Oh, I'm allowed to pet you now? Okay. Can you come closer so I can pet you? No, I can't. You're not going to come closer?
Britzy is a very strange cat.
Yeah, she is.
Now, how did Cherie take Merlin?
Huh?
How was Cherie when it come to Merlin?
I don't know. She actually doesn't really worry too much about him. She gets jealous sometimes, or she did. So she kind of just hangs out. And yes, I have Britzy up here and Merlin's down here. He's hidden under my leg.
Woo!
And there goes Britzy. What?
Oh, you want to know something funny I read out of you today?
What's that?
If you go to DeviantArt, if you have ad blocker, you get a pop-up that says, "We know you're not here for the ads, but the truth is, ads keep the site running and free."
Yeah.
Which is fine and dandy. Why is 4 million motherfuckers paying DA monthly for premium fucking accounts if that money isn't going toward hosting the site?
Yeah. I actually decided not to renew my premium account this year. I was going to, but they had changed everything. So now it's like we automatically take like $50 every year out. It's like, no, I don't want you to automatically take anything out. I want you to just let me know, hey, your shit's run out. Can't get, you want to renew it? It was like, I don't, now that I'm not sure I'm going to get another check for a long time, it's like,
I need the money for food.
It's like, I paid $30 a year and now I got to pay $50 that, is automatically taken out every year. And it's like, no, I can't do that. I can't promise I'll have that money next year.
I only became a Q member once, and it was because when I originally made my DA account,
yeah,
it was for much older. It was for pretty much just watching people. So the name of it was the same as my email address, Hoxton Joker. Which the story behind that, Hoxton, is my favorite character from the video game Payday the Heist. He's an England asshole. And it just reminds all of my friends of me, and then Joker, the Joker.
Yeah.
But that was the name, and I was like, I got into 3D, I was like, okay, do I want to create a new account? And then I was like, okay, Q is just like $15 for a month. Just pay for 1 month. After the money is taken out, remove my damn credit card. That way they can't charge me again. I can change my fucking name and be done with it. And that's what I did.
Yeah. That's what I ended up having to do for, what's it called? IMVU. I had to remove my card because they're like, we're charging you again. It's like, no, I said cancel it. So I just like, take the card away. Get a new card.
I got banned from IMVU.
A what?
Wow, he got
I got banned from IMVU. Oh. Yeah, it was back in 06 or 07, I believe it was. They had the shittiest game system to manage the content and all of that.
Yeah.
I went down fucking hacked it and gave myself pretty much unlimited in-game money, bought all the clothing and all of that shit, and yeah, ended up getting banned like 2 years later after I had already fucking stopped paying the piece of shit. Because they was going through updating the system and seeing that I had like 9 billion fucking in-game money. And they was like, yeah, you banned it from hacking. It's like, I didn't even know I had a fucking account for you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I used to go hang out there, and now I don't bother. It's like
Yeah,
there's nothing to do. I mean, it's like I know some people enjoy it. They're like, well, you get to do all this stuff. It's like, yeah, but I'm not paying for anything. I don't want to pay for anything anymore. I've already paid my money. And it's not worth it because I'm hardly ever on it. And then I didn't know anybody, and everything started changing. And it's like, screw it. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to do anything.
That's why I walked away from Second Life, is because everybody talks highly about Second Life, and it's like, dude, this system is such fucking bullshit. Okay, you want a high quality model? Pay Second Life $20. You want to use your own textures you created? You have to pay them $5 just so you can upload the fucking textures. They don't host the textures on their site, on their servers. So you paying them to use your own textures. And it's like, fuck that. I'm not paying you to use something I fucking created. No, boy. Don't play that game.
That's something with some of the bars around here. I heard that, you bring your own booze, but then you have to give it to one of the bouncers who takes it to the bar. And when you go to the bar, you have to pay for each drink. So you're buying your drinks twice. You're buying the booze to take, and then you buy each one individually back.
That's stupid.
Stay at home.
Right. It's like, well, they come to listen to the music and watch the strippers. Watch a porno at home.
Dude, I've got unlimited internet. Okay. I can look at strippers, listen to jazz, drink beer, and not have to deal with drunken fucking assholes I'm going to get into a fight with.
Right? That's what I was saying. It's like, just stay home, watch porno on the internet. It's a lot cheaper, and then you can drink the beer you bought without having to pay for it a second time. And you don't have to worry about sexual harassment because this is video. You don't have to worry about touching them.
There is one club that I'm really interested in that's pretty unique, and I'm kind of curious on how it works. I forgot where it's located at, but it's a pretty much headset club. When you go get to the bouncer and you pay to get in and all that, they give you a pair of wireless headphones. Headphones on, and the DJ will be playing the music to the wireless headphones. So you start getting a headache, you take the headphones off, it's dead fucking silent, except for people having conversations. You put the headphones back on, fucking music. I was like, man, that sounds pretty fucking cool.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's still just sitting there. He's just like, I'm warm.
Yeah.
Mommy's foot. I mean, seriously, look at this. If I can even see it. Can you see him? There he is. He's like, oh, I see myself.
Ooh. Sitting on a footy. Sitting on a footy. Sitting on a footy. Sitting on a footy.
Here is a mess. I need to get it cut again. Yeah, you know, last week I wouldn't have been able to do this. I wouldn't be able to just sit like this and just leave him alone. I have to keep him in my hand, but I was like, I don't know, I kind of trust him now. He's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
My little nook over here.
Oh, me and Shannon seen something kind of funny that doesn't make sense on Facebook, Raven. Did Shannon tell you?
I don't think
I'm
so.
completely lost on what you're talking about, so I don't.
I haven't talked to you guys in days.
They have this quiz going around Facebook, and it's supposed to tell you how truthful and how hypocritical you are. You can't get a perfect 100.
Oh yeah, was that you were like, oh, you're 99% honest and 0% hypocrite. And you're like, where's the 1%?
Yeah, what the fuck is the 1%?
I heard you talk. I heard you saying that earlier.
Oh, okay.
Where's the 1%?
And I got that result, and one other person that I'm friends with got that result.
Didn't Sarius get that too?
I don't know.
Because I know you had said, like, hey, yeah, you got that. It's like, that's what I
Okay.
got. It's like, how do you.
You okay?
How do
What?
you.
Come on. Ready?
Anyways, the music is done, so I'm probably going to head to bed. Like I said, since we had my birthday dinner and shit today, I probably will be free tomorrow. Or, I'll be busy tomorrow, but I will be able to join the cars and all that.
All right.
I'll probably be working in Poser somehow. But yeah, today, I woke up, had to help Grandpa. Then Jimmy came over, and I wanted to fucking punch Destiny when we got up, though. She got Jimmy and was like, I'm gonna call the cops on you if you don't bring me my shit. And Jimmy replied back, fucking call them. It's like, right now you're getting to the point you're harassing me, you're fucking threatening me, do it! So, I had to help him with that, and then when I got back, like I said in the Skype call earlier, I hung out with him for a little bit and ate for a little bit, and then him and Helen jumped on the call. So, tomorrow I should be free.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what I'm doing tonight after I do this one Sassy story. I might read the other version of Sleeping Beauty, and I might sim later if I feel up to it.
Well, I usually skim through the live streams that I missed to see if you're sim or anything.
Yeah, I probably won't do it on this particular call. I'll probably start another call if I go to do that. Yeah. It just depends. I'm starting to feel a lot better now. I'm not as anxious now.
Yay!
I was really bad there for a while. I don't understand why, because I've been taking medicine, so.
That would happen to me earlier. Actually, I had a mini panic attack. And, like, nothing unusual happened. I was walking to the kitchen, and out of nowhere, it's like, what the fuck is happening? Then, like, I just stood down and mainly started looking around, and it's like, okay, what the fuck? And once it was over, it's like, okay, I just had a fucking panic attack. I wonder why.
There's Mirage.
Hello.
Meow! Mirage!
Mirage. Nobody wants to see your butt. Nobody wants to see your butt. No. Nobody wants to see your butt. Computer's wrong with you. Can I have my hand back? Thank you. Hey. You get the look on your face. There you go.
It took about 9
What are you
fucking
doing? What are you doing with my feet?
He's looking for his playmate.
Honey.
My dog
No,
just probably.
don't pick him up, honey. Don't pick him up.
Anyways, I'm gonna get off of her. Good night.
No, he doesn't want you to pick him up.
He's like, but I want to play with him. He's a little tiny kitty. I want to play with him.
And and Merlin's just sitting here like, I don't care. He doesn't want to be
Good.
touched, but at the same time, he doesn't seem all that really worried about him. Honey.
Ooh. Mirage. Mirage.
No, you, hon. That's the computer. No, don't do that.
What, me or him?
Him. I think. Oh God. I thought he was looking at Merlin's tail.
Oh no! No! We kind of need that.
Yeah, it's like don't touch his tail. It wasn't his tail. It's all curled up under my hand.
Okay. Well, I got him to look at me. I got him to look at me.
I know you want me to pet you.
I'll go ahead and turn mine on for a second.
All right. See? There. And Merlin's fine. I have him over here. Hello, bubbles. Hello, bubbles. You think you're being slick. I see you getting closer.
Mirage!
And how long is this shower supposed to be? Jeez.
Mirage!
He's not going for it.
Mirage!
Roar. Merlin's just looking at him like, what the hell? Pretty much how he acts with the cats. He's just kind of chilling there. He doesn't really want to be touched, but at the same time, he doesn't seem necessarily scared of him.
He's just kind of on his yard, like, okay, what's he doing?
He just kind of wants his space.
Yeah. Kitty.
I'm not calling you. Oh, you snot on me.
Ew. Mirage.
You just yeah. Just
No.
Merlin. Yeah. That's my foot is what it is.
Kitties.
I want love and attention. That's what he wants. He wants me to put Merlin down and snuggle with him.
Too bad you couldn't get him under one arm and then Merlin in your other hand.
That's what I did last night. They were both over here asleep, and I had him under the covers asleep. Okay, okay, that's good. You can lay there. Okay?
There. Now you can snuggle with your mama too.
There.
You
Now
both can
I got
snuggle.
your baby snuggling with me.
Yay, now you both are snuggles.
There you go. Now you can't see him because he's like blending into the shadows.
I can see him a little bit. I can kind of see his head. Not so much on the face, but I can see that there are some cat ears. And, you know, common sense says if there's cat ears, there's the rest of the cat is there too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, but then that's because I'd already known he was there. I guess if you had started the video with that.
After everybody gets settled, then they find a spot, and we're all good.
Well, we're just waiting on Cyrus to get done with his shower.
Jealous.
Huh?
So Mirage gets a little jealous of Merlin.
Oh, yeah. It's like, somebody's cuddling with you. I want my cuddles,
Yeah.
too.
You don't cuddle me. And then he wants to play with him. I was like, you can't play with him. You're too big.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then Merlin's just like, don't touch me. And then it's like, okay, I'm fine now.
Yay. Merlin.
Oops, sorry. That was my bad.
Which was like, you could put him on you and then put your hand over him so he's covered. But apparently he has other things in mind.
He was trying to get on my arm. I went to turn my arm around and I accidentally hit his tail. He was trying to pull his tail out.
Oh.
It wasn't like real hard or anything, but it's like, ooh, whoops, sorry. Look at the little face. He's like, hi, I'm cute.
Hi.
Yes, I know, you need your ears done.
Oh, time for more oil.
Well, we couldn't find the olive oil, so I had to buy another bottle. It didn't matter because it was like, it was under $2, so.
So you do have a bottle floating around here somewhere.
Yeah, I just bought another bottle. It's up here on the bed. Well, I didn't want to mess with it while I had Merlin and while I was doing my stuff, so.
Oh, no.
You can't be comfortable. I'm not comfortable. Is that my punishment? Okay. Probably not a good idea. I mean, the cat's right there.
Oh, he's wanting to go over there?
Yes. Marge's like, I don't care. Oh, that was cute. Thank you.
Oh, did he give you a kiss?
Yeah, give me a little hug and a kiss.
Aw.
I gotta say, you are a lot braver than I would have thought.
The cat's right there. You might want to be careful.
Like,
I mean, the cat's not going to intentionally do anything to him, but...
No. They wouldn't hurt him intentionally.
No, I know. Just like...
They don't realize how small and fragile he is.
No, they just figured he's just a little kitty. We'll just go play with him.
Little scaly kitty. We had cats that used to do that with, what's her name? Zoe as well. That was our little rat. Well, it was his rat. But, yeah, she bonded with me too. We would clean out her tank every other week, and I'd fill her dish full of rat food, some vegetables, some fruit, little yogurt drops. I'd put little chew sticks in there. What are you doing?
Silly pets.
Mara's looking right at him like, I don't care. Mom, pet me. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot just sitting here. I wonder if I can edit the video actually in YouTube. I think you can. I'd probably cut out most of this shit.
Why?
I mean, it's not relevant to the topic.
Right now, the topic is lizard.
Yeah, the topic should be sassy stories, and I haven't done anything yet.
Well, we're waiting on our phone.
Right. I was saying when I'm finished, I might have to go by through and see if I can edit the front part out.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
You scared the shit out of me, Mirage.
Well, he's good at that, remember?
Yeah, he got up. I thought he
Mirage.
was after him, but he ended up just getting up. No, you don't want to do that. That's
I
not
want to play with him. No, you
He wants
can't
to play
do
with his tail.
that. No, especially not that.
No, don't play with his tail.
Just because you can keep yours doesn't mean he'll keep his. No. You touch anything else on him, just don't touch the tail. 'Cause that's, yeah.
And this is how bothered he is. He doesn't care.
He's just like, yeah, I'm good. You can tell he definitely trusts you. He's just like, nah.
Right?
It's like, I got my mommy, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that works. Okay.
What is he doing?
Well, I had my legs crossed, and he just kind of dropped himself in my lap between my two legs.
I know, my
cool.
dogs have done that. It's just like, well,
Yeah,
okay.
he's like all curled up in there, and he's kneading my belly. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, this is interesting.
All right. What are you doing? Let me pet you. Thank you. Honey, 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 honey.
No. He's silly kitty.
You don't get to pet him no more. You're not gentle enough.
Maybe once we get him that hamster ball, things might be interesting with him and the cats after that.
And also, when he gets a little bigger, you know.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, he seems pretty cool. So yeah, I guess he trusts me.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean,
trust you to keep me safe, Mom.
you moved your hand that he's sitting on to pet your cat, and he's just like, "No, I'm good." You'd think he'd freak out if you did that, but no, he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm chill.
Now he's all snuggled up on my hand, like, okay, this is warm. Checking him out? You checking him out?
Which begs the question, who's checking who? I know Mirage is watching. Merlin, what you doing? Just staring at you, I think.
He's staring me in the face.
Hi, Mommy.
No. No, honey. No, honey. No, honey. Lay down. Lay down. You don't want to lay down? Well, that's tough.
Well, stay put at least.
You're too big to play with Merlin. Well, that's not the best idea.
What's Merlin doing?
Serious!
Oh,
Woo!
you get the wrong areas. Okay, there we go. I got him out from under my arm.
And the cat's trying to play with him.
Yes, the cat doesn't know their size still.
No.
Fascinated.
It's like on the one hand, I think they try to be gentle, but they're not gentle
He's
enough.
not very gentle. He wants to
Yeah.
play, and it's like, he's too little for you to play.
There are cats that know how to be way gentler than that, so yeah.
No, please don't play with his tail. Don't play with his tail.
No.
The lizard would not
This is
enjoy
why I keep a close eye on them.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Whatever the heck that lizard is.
Gecko.
He's a
Okay,
gecko.
so then I was right when I said gecko. I was thinking, wait, no, I'm probably wrong. And you're like, gecko. I was
Oh,
like,
it's a
okay.
gecko. It's a gecko. And geckos are one of those that can drop their tail, which we don't want to do.
You don't want that because you want him to have that fat and vitamins.
Yes.
The cat has enough fat and vitamins.
Yeah, but the cat doesn't drop his tail when he gets freaked out.
I know. I'm telling the cat, I'm just saying the cat has no reason to poke the lizard out of besides curiosity.
Oh, thank you. I got a hug.
She got a kiss from him earlier. Mirage. He's like, I want to play so bad. But no. No. Especially not the back end.
Boop. 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 You keep hitting my hand. He's whooping his nose against my fingers.
Kitty. Kitty.
Gotta be nice to Merlin. Yeah, he
Tries, but
You like that? That feel good? No, you can't do that, honey.
I will be right back.
Alrighty. Oops, sorry. Alright. Oops. Not play with that, please. Oops. I can't see anything if you're in front of the camera. I don't want to look at your butt.
That's so cute, lizard! Get them! It's a little better than the ones in Hawaii because it's not running around on something random or dropping its tail in some, like, car.
No, he's just chilling out.
Yeah, the ones in Hawaii sort of get everywhere from last time I visited, unless there are less geckos there now. Last time I was there, I was a kid.
You okay?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I heard the explanation of why Richard has been shortened. I don't think you don't get it.
Why?
We do the short version so you don't get busy.
Okay.
See, it was shortened down to Rick.
Uh-huh.
And people like, at the time, people like to give rhyming names. So, it was given the nickname of Nick or Hick.
Most of them are bad names.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Fuma, Fuma, Fuma.
He also used an example like William was shortened down to Will and then to Bill.
Aki,
Yes.
there's one friend that I've actually known longer than you, and he just posted something on Facebook, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that thing. It's a picture of Abraham Lincoln. It says, Mike Pence. So you had a bad night at the theater.
Oh, yeah. I saw that, yeah. You had a bad night at the theater, huh? Well, that's too bad. Well, there's worse things that can happen at a theater.
Yeah, I'd have to say Abraham Lincoln has pretty much everyone topped. His brains were falling out on the way to the hospital and everything. Even in modern times, he wouldn't have been able to live. And he lived for fucking hours. Oh, he's badass.
So,
I think that, but it wasn't really the bullet.
Abraham Lincoln.
what was it?
It was the way they did procedures back then.
Oh.
See, they said Lincoln probably could live, but back in the day, they had to figure out where the bullet was. The only way they could figure it out was sticking their finger in,
Oh.
which they said actually pushed it deeper into his brain and killed him. He said if the doctor didn't have to stick a stinger in there, he probably would have survived.
That would have been something. You're kind of chilly feeling. So tonight we're going to be doing Sassy Stories.
Yay! Which stories?
We're going to do Sleeping Beauty tonight.
Oh.
I was saying if I felt up to it, I might read another version of Sleeping Beauty, you know, the family-friendly one. Or I would do another video for Sims. I have Arachne's account right now.
I think what would be really hilarious would definitely be reading the original unabridged version, unchild-friendly one.
Yeah, I'm going to read The Sun, the Moon, and Talia, which is apparently the darker version of Sleeping Beauty.
Oh.
All right. Here, how about I get under these covers? You want me to get under covers? Then you can snuggles. Say, I want to be where it's warm, Mama. It'd be easier to do this if I had both hands. All right, there we go. There we go. Ah, nice and warm. All right. All right. I see what you're doing back there, Mirage. I can see behind myself now. Oh, I forgot. This is your favorite pillow. Here. Go ahead. Lay down there. Yeah, lay down there. It's your favorite pillow. It's okay. No, you can't snuggle with Merlin. No, you can't snuggle with Merlin. No, you can't. No, no. Mirage is my baby too.
Of course the kitty is. Silly big baby. Did he just give a look to the camera?
Probably. But you
I heard that.
did you see this? Look, did you see how calm he is with Mirage running by?
Yes, it's shocking how chilled that gecko is.
And this is how he's been. It's like,
He hasn't moved a bit. He hasn't made a single sound, even though he could.
yeah, he is not bothered by the cats. He gets a little annoyed with them, but he doesn't seem overall bothered.
It's amazing how chill that lizard is.
I mean, he's not even in a stressed out position. He's just there.
I'm sure you've looked up videos of geckos before. They can make loud as shit little sounds.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oh,
Cute.
Merlin. Yes, I think that's the right wizard.
Yeah. There's the pattern on the back.
The pretty lizard. I could actually see scale details.
Yeah. And he's so funny. I had him down here last night. That's what I was telling Shannon and Arachne. I said I had him down here last night. And I had Britzy asleep over here. I had Mirage asleep here. And he was asleep on my belly under the covers. And he was snuggling up to my hand and snuggling up to my arm and just out for like an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
He likes having his head pet. He's letting me do his neck, and sometimes he lets me do his back, but he's still getting used to having his back scratched.
Well, still have gotten pretty far from how much I have seen of him letting you touch him. He is super mellow.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, this was so easy. I thought it was going to be harder than this.
Yeah, I thought it would be too.
But yeah, he loves it. He was so calm when I picked him up this evening and I brought him down. He's like, yay, we're gonna hang out. So yeah, he just chilled right out. Didn't even have a problem picking him up. Normally, he plays that "come and catch me," but not this time. He just plopped right out of the hide, let me pick him right up.
He's adorable.
You want to wander? You can wander a bit. He's on the bed now.
Chill lizard is chill.
Yeah. I mean, I think you can see him there.
Yeah, now I can. Yeah, he's totally calming. Hey, Mirage, be gentle. I see you looking.
Behave, Mirage. Mirage.
Mirage was giving Merlin a look.
Yay! Merlin! Merlin says, I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just going real deal.
You missed a zoomy zoom in of Merlin.
Oh, Merlin had the zooms?
No, they were zoomed in on camera.
Oh.
You see how bold he is?
Yes.
Mirage is right here. This is his head.
Yeah. And they haven't made any sound or movements that suggest they're the least bit worried.
Mirage's like, I want to play with him. Like, no, you can't do that, hon.
I'm just glad he hasn't tried to eat him.
He tried to pick him up, but I caught him before he did. Nope.
Too bad your room didn't have a door, then you could just shut the cats out.
No. You can't pet him. I want to pet him. He's not the least bit worried at him. Look. You don't give a shit. Merlin's just no shit's given.
He has his mama to protect him, so why should he worry?
Yeah, that's what we were just saying. Like, there's so much trust between us. I mean, I do let the cat sniff at him, but I'm right here, you know? Are you cold? Is that the problem? You're cold? All right. Here, I'm gonna bring the heat blanket up, okay? Actually, you know what? Look what Mama has. Mama has a heating pad. You want to sit in the heating pad? No, you don't want to sit in the heating pad? You just want to snuggle up to me, okay?
Aww.
Okay, you rather have the heating blanket?
I don't want the pad, and I don't want the person, I want the blanket.
He looks conflicted between Aki's armpit and...
The only downside is when he gets up like this, I can't see him because my boobs are too big.
That's okay. It's just one of a few issues that big boobs can bring.
It is like I barely held him. I mean, like, I pick him up to move him around a little bit, but for the most part, he just kind of wanders himself. And he doesn't seem to mind the cats too much. He's not thrilled, but he doesn't seem to panic or anything.
I guess it's more like, oh, you again.
He tried to face Mirage. He tried to get right in his face.
Looks like they're doing it again.
But I don't know, I don't want Mirage to get too excited, so.
Why is that lizard so bold and calm?
I don't know. The only time he really freaks out with me is when I put him in the tub.
Oh, I guess on one end it means that they really trust you, but on the other it's like, holy shit, this is just a weird lizard. A weird little gecko.
Well, what would you want?
They're
I don't know, Mommy.
Oh, he's laying down now. Oh, you're gonna keep walking? Okay. Oh, is it snuggle time? Okay. Okay, well, I love you too. Yeah, I love you too.
Lizard having snuggles.
Yes.
Mirage!
Looking down.
That's okay. I don't think he can get him. I'm not even entirely sure where he went. I feel his tail.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I see. You want to go in there.
Mirage is just like, where'd that tiny kitten go?
Get to be nice. Okay. Sorry. You woke up like, hey, I'm trying to sleep. All right. Well, you know what I think? I think I need to read.
I was gonna say, are we reading tonight? We've got everyone who is going to be attending.
Yeah. Let me just put you in front of me so I can see where you're going to go. I don't want you slipping behind me. All right. Rawr. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera so I can read.
Are you gonna read while he's there?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
He's not going to look.
True.
You don't care? All right. You ready? You want me to read too? Say, I want to watch the TVs, Mommy. I want to watch TVs like we did last night.
Not quite.
Yeah, we were watching YouTube videos all night last night. I was attempting to write, but I just couldn't get it. You want to get under the thing? You want to get under the thing? No? Okay. Would you mind getting your butt out of my face?
That must be Mirage.
Yes. Did you give me my heating pad? Thank you. So, you can edit YouTube. Hey, just stop doing that. You can edit YouTube videos after you record them, right?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out then, won't we?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
If not, you can always put annotation like skip here for the story.
Mirage, I can't believe you did that.
What did you do? Bop him again?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot lighter than the last time. And he's like, he went to pet him, and but he put a little too much force behind it. Like he didn't smack him, but he kind of pushed on his head and like, okay, calm down. And Merlin's like, that was weird. He's like, I'm just gonna hide in this heating pad, okay?
I wish I'd have seen that one.
It was kind of funny, but it kind of like scared me a little too. But I was like, okay, it was nothing. Nobody, Merlin didn't get bit. Nothing happened. He just crawled back under the heating pad. He's fine.
Geez, the Vermont country store is already getting ready for Christmas.
I need you to get off my head a minute, Merlin. I need to blow my nose. Please, Merlin. Am I allowed to do that, Merlin?
No.
No.
Apparently not.
There. Yeah, there you go. Do that.
What the hell does a praline cheesecake taste like?
Oh, what?
One of the things that Vermont Country Store recently added is Southern praline cheesecake. I'm just like, what the hell is praline?
Don't you mean praline?
No, praline. It has a R. Praline.
Praline.
Okay.
Oh, praline cheesecake. Okay.
Praline?
Well, that makes more
Type
sense
of,
than whatever the heck you said.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a really flaky tube cookie with filling in the middle.
Doesn't look flaky right here.
Praline? No, it's the stuff that they usually would use when they make pecan praline. It's. I like to find out exactly what it is, but it's like some coating stuff that they put.
Praline is a form of confection containing at minimum nuts and sugar. Cream is a common third ingredient. There are two main types. French praline, a firm combination of... So it's basically a cream, a thick cream.
Okay, so anyway, we are going to read Sun, Moon, and Talia, which is basically a version of Sleeping Beauty.
That's older than the one that we are familiar with and a lot darker.
All right, I need to move my heating pad just so I can make sure he's okay. I don't want him to cook.
Mm.
All right.
You'd think if he got too warm, he would move.
Yeah, I would think he'd walk out if he got too hot. He seems like, oh yeah, it feels good in there. And the only reason I worry about how hot or cold he is because I had the window open and the fan on. And it's too chilly here. So, but I have a heating blanket on. I had the heating pad on. I'm under all these covers. So he should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta keep checking on him. Yeah, he's asleep right now.
Some of the stuff at the Vermont Country Store is just so nifty.
This is the first time that Sarius has seen him, hasn't he?
No.
Oh, so it was the first time you got to see him because I'm always like, I remember we're all like, oh, he always misses it.
Yeah, the first 2 times she streamed with him, you were gone for something or other.
Yeah, but I saw him on shares on Skype.
Could you please stop pulling on my cord?
Yeah, but I think this is the first time you've seen him live, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could you
Cheese
please
powder
stop?
shaker.
Please stop. You're going to electrocute yourself.
Wait, what's going on?
Mirage is trying to play with the wire, and I'm like, don't do that.
Mm-mm.
He's not biting it or anything. He's just like patting at it.
Still, fried kitty is not something I would really want.
Right.
Black truffle cheese sounds amazing.
All right, so here we go.
Time to stop food and more read time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop looking at the food.
I'll put my hand on the heating pad too because it's a hand warmer. Okay. There once lived a great lord who was blessed with the birth of a beautiful infant daughter whom he named Talia. I don't know why it makes me think that he's Russian all of a sudden.
Cool.
That sounds like a Russian name, but it's an Italian story, so.
And it's like, oh, he had a beautiful infant daughter, as opposed to what other kind of daughter?
A very ugly one, because sometimes you can have those.
Yes, but I mean, like, hey, would she birth, like, like an Athena, like a full-grown thing?
No, I doubt she was born fully grown. Otherwise, I'd mention it, but it is hella weird. It's like, how can you tell if the baby is, like, super amazingly beautiful?
And it's like, I can imagine, like, everyone else being like, you're supposed to have a son, bitch. What this? You need to give me a son.
Does she have, like, Maybelline hair? I mean, I'm pretty sure babies aren't really born with enough hair to have Maybelline hair, but...
I was going to say, maybe he's born with it.
Maybelline?
It's Maybelline. Yeah.
It is Maybelline.
Maybe that's why she's so pretty. She's Maybelline.
Oh, look, she's the next cover girl. She's the original cover girl. Whatever. The Lord sent for wise men and astrologers to foretell the fate. Oh, to foretell what fate had in store for his daughter. And after they had consulted together and cast her horoscope, They told the Lord that Talia would be put in great danger by a splinter of flax. Okay?
I've had splinters, but they've never put me in that much danger.
I mean, flax is kind of yucky anyway.
I would have to say he should have waited a few years and redone it. I mean, the baby's barely not even a full day old yet. How the fuck are you going to be able to tell what its fate's going to be?
Bro,
Because magic.
Wise man, because I thought maybe they'd tell me how to turn her into her son with a philosopher's stone.
Wait a minute. Since they named her a Russian name, maybe he's a Russian king. You should have done it.
No, this is an Italian story.
Yeah, but
In Soviet
has-
Russia, flax eats you.
No, if this was a Russian story, she could probably totally conquer the flax on her own.
Mm-mm.
Or maybe Baba Yaga would conquer it and be like, you're not evil enough for Russia.
Well, I was gonna say conquer it on her own. I don't know. Ivan had to have help, and he still couldn't do it.
You know who Baba Yaga is? Also, for some reason in fairy tales, girls in Russia are totally badass. I don't know why it's a thing.
Unlike Ivan, because he's killing me. Ivan's killing me. Talia doesn't know how to follow instructions. No, he just don't.
No. Hopefully she does.
Hey, at least when a girl is a side character in the Russian fairy tales, they're more like Ivan's girlfriend. Why?
He told me to keep my mouth shut. Holy fuck, she's not mute.
Could have fooled me. She didn't talk for the whole entire story until just now.
Okay, I'm okay with this. No, stop, help, put me back. You're gonna wear
Just
it.
like
No,
the
stop.
whole Willy Wonka thing. No, stop, wait, put me back, take
Right.
me back. Really?
You will be a princess of a new kingdom. Oh, no, stop.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, anyway.
back to whatever this is going on here.
The Lord then decreed that no flax or hemp or anything of the kind should be brought into the house. He thought that by doing so, he could protect his daughter from her fate, and 420 became boring.
Did the economy go way down?
And the Lord Jesus Christ decreed, none shall be baked in this kingdom.
Okay.
Well, I keep saying the Lord, and all I keep thinking of is the Lord Jesus Christ. That would be cool. That would make the story so cool.
I'm sorry, we're not talking about Jesus Christ's daughter. That would make a more fun story. It'd be
It
like
would, wouldn't it?
it'd be like Talia, walk on water.
The Lord Jesus Christ then decreed, 420 shall be homework time. Thou shalt be in the land. Thou shalt not be baked.
Oh, I'd love it if Jesus spoke that way to his daughter, and his daughter was like, "No, Dad, I'm not doing my homework. You can do the God voice as much as you want. I'm not doing it. You won't get dessert. Fine, I'll do it."
He saith to the child, thou shalt not smoke hemp, for thou shalt enter the gateway to greater drugs. Can I still have wine, Dad? Yes, thou can still have wine. Okay.
This needs to be a thing in a story.
Dad, this is water. I know.
Just wait a second. I can play too.
Dad, where's the wine? It came out of the box as wine. Damn it, Dad!
Oh, he turns the wine into water.
Oh, reverse of that. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I'm sure he could do it, but that'd be sort of mean to do to your daughter. They're like, okay, you can have wine. Dad, this is water.
One day, after Talia had grown up into a beautiful young girl, we are totally not wasting any time with this, are we?
Apparently not, because never mind childhood. She just magically
Yeah,
poops
just
and now she's an
fuck
adult.
that childhood. She was looking out the window when she saw an old woman pass by, spinning on a spindle. How the fuck was she walking by doing that? I have seen spinning wheels. They are fucking huge. You cannot just like, what was she doing? Like, she put a seat on it and she's like, using the wheel of the spinning wheel for like a unicycle and like pulling out wool from her cooch.
Maybe it was one of those really fancy ones that have wheels on it. So she pushes it and spins a bit, and then pushes it.
Like,
and spins a bit.
I'm a spider. I'm a spider.
But even if they have wheels, you still need to use your feet in the process. So how?
That's what I'm saying. She pushes it and then spins a bit, and then pushes it and spins a bit.
Maybe she has a special
I
man
do
who
this.
pushes it and moves
I'm
it.
a spider. Spider.
Wait, I'm confused. Darius, what the heck did you just say? Because you both were talking.
I said maybe she has a man that pushes it for her.
I don't know.
Crunk! Pull the lever!
Oh,
Oh, lever.
Talia was so curious about the implement. That's a word. It is a word.
I gotta put my fold in the system.
Okay, I'm gonna die.
Please don't do that.
don't die yet, Aki.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay.
Don't die, Aki.
I'm sorry for insulting you, Spider Woman.
I think the only spider you need to be careful about not insulting is Arachne.
Oh my God, Merlin is passed out.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's adorable. Ugh. I can breathe, I think. Peekaboo. You're awake? Are you awake? Yeah, I'm asleep, Mom. Look, I'm half asleep. Oh. Yeah, you would tickle your little chin. No, don't tickle my chin, Mommy. Your hands are cold, Mommy. Do not tickle my chin. He's so cute.
You love your little Merlin.
He's so cute. Yeah, well, Sam, I might have to get Chris his own because I think this one bonded with me.
Yes, I would have to say he is quite bonded with you as well.
I feel bad. I bought this for him for Christmas. It's like, shit. Like, okay, I'll get another one and I won't touch him at all.
You know that won't happen. When it comes, you'll end up touching it, and they might end up getting attached to you because you're like, I don't know.
I'm a Disney princess.
You're
Yeah.
definitely not a Disney princess.
More specifically, you would either be Snow White or Cinderella.
Well, I tell you what, there ain't no little animals cleaning my fucking house, so where does that leave me?
Well, they're not exactly sewing your clothes either, so.
No, but they keep trying to help me wrap presents and make the bed, and it just doesn't go well. Anyway, where the hell were we? Oh, yeah.
Old lady trying to spin the spinning wheel and walk at the same time. Somehow.
Talia was so curious about the implement, having never seen one, because fuck the idea of Daddy actually explaining anything. No. That she called out to the old woman to stop and let her see it, because she's right next to the fucking ground, no guards nowhere, nothing. This is like, these are really fucking stupid kingdom to not even guard their own damn princess. Like really, what the fuck?
I guess they thought she would be okay so long as there weren't any flax laying around the house, which is pretty fucking stupid, but yeah.
Talia begged to be allowed to stretch the flax because that's what princesses want to do the most, I guess. But as soon as she did so, a splinter of flax went under her nail and she dropped down dead. A little overdramatic, aren't we?
No, how the frick does that happen?
I don't know. I've gotten a splinter under my fingernail before, and while I wish I was dead,
Maybe it's a magical splinter.
Yeah, at least in the more modern version, it's because spell says so, but no. The stars aligned in such a way that if this happens, she will die.
Right.
Okay.
It's like, you now have a splinter under your nail. Oh my god, there's a splinter under my nail. Take me back to Harukusaki.
It's like,
Just want to see if anyone got that one.
No.
It's a Ninja Turtle reference.
Oh.
yay!
Yay for really shitty 80s cartoons that we love for some reason.
Hey, it is not that shitty. It is awesome.
No, it wasn't that shitty. It was corny,
No,
but
it wasn't.
it's like, oh my god, this, okay.
It was pretty much like a lot of the 80s stuff. It's like
True.
definitely a long toy commercial, but at the same time interesting.
Yes. When the frightened old woman saw what had happened, she ran quickly out of the house. She was in the house?
Shoot.
Who the fuck let her in? It's like, bitch, if someone let you in, somebody has seen your fucking face. And if you're an old woman, you ain't going that fast. Especially if the cavalry comes out. You are not getting away. Forget wicked witches. Some silly, crazy old lady just come in and be like, oh, you want to do this? Wow, what a cute little princess you are. How nice. Oh,
My question is,
you're a princess.
my question is, she ran away and she left her spinning wheel behind?
Oh, shit. I'm going to be in deep-ass trouble when them people get a hold of me.
I'll just leave my magic self-propelled spinning wheel behind. Somehow.
When
Because
the unhappy father heard about this disastrous turn of events, he was devastated. Unhappy, huh? The unhappy father. And Jesus was slightly disappointed in his dead child. I doth saith not to toucheth that shit. Daddy, you hast not talketh to me about such shit. Oh, my bad. I guess it's too late now.
Dad, take the flag off. No, it's too late.
He had Talia's body laid out in her most beautiful clothes and placed upon a brocade-covered what? Brocade-covered days. What the? Okay. We're going to go to Google. Google, what the fuck is this thing? Oh, mighty, mighty Google, I hast thou a question for thee. What the fuck is this?
what is this? I don't know. Is this like a wood bed?
Okay. A heavy fabric interwoven with a rich raised design. Spanish or Portuguese brocado from Italian brocado from broco twisted thread. From vulgar Latin. Okay. So, hey, it's something really cool.
It's a fancy bed somehow.
What's the difference between vulgar Latin and normal Latin?
One you say
They're a lot
when
more
you want to
swearing.
say.
Oh.
I was gonna say one you can say in front of your parents, and the other one you can't.
Unable to bear the thought of committing her body to the ground, he had the throne plate. Oh, it's a throne? All right.
Okay.
Really? So they let this old woman into the throne room and let her play with the thing she was not supposed to play with. The one thing.
Unable to bear the thought of committing her body to the ground, he had the throne placed in a palatial room in one of his country estates, and then abandoned the estate forever because fuck parenthood.
Father of the year. You know, you could just take the flex out of her fingers. No, we're good. We'll just
And
mourn
the
her
Lord
loss.
doth say, I sucketh as a father. I sucketh as a husband, for thou hast not seeneth my wife ever since the birth.
Oh, not even before. It was just, hey, there was a daughter that was born. Okay,
Didn't
who's
say
your mother?
who. Just said was born, and the king said, "Oh yeah, I done got me a princess." 'Cause, yeah, this is a fairy tale. Because I don't think he'd be that fucking happy.
No kidding.
Picture it, Sicily, 582. There was a beautiful young girl, born of a peasant woman and a mighty king. She had walked her way all the way up to the top. Now the young girl, she was beautiful, but she was highly allergic to flax, so it was outlawed throughout all of the land. This is getting a little out of hand, but on this end, actually.
And yet someone snuck into the palace somehow and let her touch some, and
Well, how the hell did she get in and out? There has to be guards somewhere. Who the fuck lives in this palace? I mean, was it just, the king and the princess? And it'd be like, Daddy, what are we princess? What am I a princess of?
You're the princess of my heart, darling.
Father, where is my kingdom? Look over there, Simba. All the light touches is surprisingly not our kingdom.
No, Talia.
Well, I would have named you Simba if you were a fucking boy like you were supposed to be.
Daddy!
Father? Well, I'm just going to throw your dead ass into one of my estates and then just, fucking forget about it. Not going to tell anybody what happened. Just, you're beautiful. Here you go. You're beautiful. Love you. Probably going to fuck you a couple times. Gonna go.
Aww.
Hey, now we know there was incest in one of the versions.
Yeah.
Not this one, though, I don't think. We've
It's
got
a dark version, but
part
it's a dark version, but there's no incest? Jeez.
No, but there's something else going
Do
on.
not spoileth the story.
I'm not.
At my own time.
I didn't say what was going on. I just said there's something else. I didn't say what.
After some time had passed, a king was one day hunting in the forest near the estate. Just a king in an estate that wasn't his. I guess the king that was there just fucking died or something, because don't know how long it was.
Yeah, and they didn't bother to replace the king with another ruler. Just
Okay. And his falcon escaped him and flew into the window of the palace. I thought it was just a regular estate. Okay, fuck this shit. A falcon went in and started plucking her fucking eyeballs out.
Why am I laughing at that?
I don't know. Why am I?
I
Let
will
him
see you
go.
all in hell. We're all going.
Oh.
It would not return when he called it because he was too busy plucking out her fucking eyeballs. So the king sent a servant to knock at the palace door.
Because he couldn't just do that himself. He was right
Yeah,
there.
not a fucking person was there because, this king, the other king didn't have anybody, anybody doing the guard job.
Or even any sort of, maintaining.
Yeah, no maintenance or anything. Intending to ask for the bird's return. Oh, wait. So the king sent a servant to knock on the palace door, intending to ask for the bird's return. Oh, is this your bird that plucked my eyeballs out? Well, that fucking sucked. How fucking awkward is that? You are beautiful. Sorry, I can't say the same for you because I can't fucking see because your bird ate my fucking eyeballs out.
And now I'm gonna bleed to death.
There was no answer at the door, and the house was locked fast. So the young king at last told his servants he himself would scale the wall and climb in at the window in order to retrieve the bird. It's a lot of fucking work. Couldn't break any windows lower down or anything, huh?
No, just
He's like, hey, okay, I'm coming in. I'm a king. I can pay for this.
it's
Would've
like, I
been a
just
lot
want my
easier.
bird.
Nope, we're going to scale the wall and go up there. We can't break any glass because, I'm a king. I can afford it, but fuck that shit. I want to do everything the hard way. I am the king of hard knocks.
Hey, I want to meet that king.
No comment.
That falcon was so fucking valuable, he was going to fucking scale a castle for it. Now, see, Ivan, that's how you do it. You gotta just go for it. You gotta be serious about that, Ivan. Ivan, you pay attention to me. Not freaking listen. God damn it, Ivan. I keep telling you, Ivan.
Oh,
Sorry.
cool.
Careful, that voice is gonna kill you. You know that.
I know. I lost my spot. Okay, so he climbed in and wandered the palace from room to room, the first ever urban explorer, but he found nothing and no one, because there was nothing there.
Well, no. You couldn't just call your bird to see if it would at least respond. Like, hey, bird, bird. Ah! Okay,
At
not
last
this
he
room.
came to a large, beautiful drawing room, where he found an enchanted girl who seemed to be sleeping in a throne. That was really fucking creepy. He called to her, but she would not wake. I wonder if thou is a statue or mannequin. Can I getteth a freaky ith with it? Ith?
Oh my goodness. 'Cause that's the first thing anyone thinks when they see someone.
Hey,
I
he
want to do
was
it.
traveling with a bunch of guys in a kingdom that he obviously didn't own because that other estate belonged to the other king, and it was a sausage fest with that group, He needed him. He needed him some of that Trump zone.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
As he looked at her, he tried to wake her. She seemed so incredibly lovely to him that he could not help desiring her, and he began to grow hot with lust. Okay, see? I told you. Okay, well, all right.
That escalated quickly.
He tried to wake her?
Okay.
I'm sorry, but going, hey, will you wake up is not trying hard enough.
Well,
I didn't say it was trying hard. I just said at least he tried.
I don't count that as trying. I count that as an excuse to do what he wants.
hey. He tried to wake her up, and he was like, hey, she makes my pee-pee go doing, doing, doing. Okay. He gathered her in his arms and carried her to a bed where he made love to her. I don't think that would be the right way to put that. He fucked the shit out of her.
I claim necrophilia, but technically she's not dead.
I wouldn't say he made love to her. I mean,
That
I
would
would
imply
say
that she
he
was
raped
part
the
of the
fuck
act.
out of her.
Well, yeah, if
I
you
mean, hey, let's not glamorize rape here, okay?
well, that, and if it was really making love to her, that would imply that she was involved in the act.
Technically, he doesn't even know if she's alive or dead, so he could be a necrophilia. Like, she didn't respond. Well, I like her, so.
Yeah, I'll just.
And then the weeketh after, his crotcheth began to itcheth. Shit, he thought, she gaveth me the clappeth.
Oh, he is a terrible character so far.
Now the thing is it my fault or his?
Yes.
And here you wanted to meet this guy.
Oh boy, he sure turns me on.
You still want to meet him?
Leaving her on the bed, he left the palace and returned to his own city, where pressing business for a long time made him think no more about the incident. Okay, she was a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
So he's a man.
Ah, shit, hit the wrong button.
What?
Hold on.
What'd you do?
I hit the wrong button. I'm having a fight. Okay, I won.
I
Okay.
don't know what button you hit, but nothing happened here. But okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't really know what happened.
It made me unable to read it because it was going all over the place.
Oh, ooh.
Merlin, are you okay? Merlin's okay. Merlin is passed out asleep. Again.
He's like, I'm all warm and toasty. Good night.
Yeah, I think he's sucking all the warmth out of this because my hands are still cold. But Talia, who is not dead, but merely unconscious, had become pregnant. And after 9 months, she gave birth to twins because we can't choose if it's a son or a daughter. So we just figure, we'll fix this. She has twins. As
Sure.
beautiful as beautiful a boy and girl as ever were born.
Sure. Okay.
Kindly fairies attended the birth and put the babies to suck at their mother's breast. Where the fuck were they the whole story?
Yeah, couldn't they just take the thing out? No.
They don't care enough.
Nobody fucking thought to just fucking take the splinter out. No fairy said, hey, king, you shall not fucketh this princess. No, they show up afterwards. You guys are a lot of fucking help. Nah.
Oh.
One day, one of the infants, not being able to find the nipple, began to suck at his mother's finger. That is a long way off, hon.
Yeah, what position are you in there, baby hon? It's like,
He
what?
sucked with such force that I am not going to make that inappropriate joke I was about to make.
Yeah, this is a baby.
I immediately regretted that decision right when I was going for it.
It's good, no.
Not going to do that. Just going to. He sucked with such force that he drew out the splinter of flax, and Talia woke just as if from a long sleep, which it fucking was.
Yeah.
Hello?
How the frick did she survive that? I mean, she didn't eat. I mean,
I don't know.
even people who are unconscious need something.
When she saw the baby, she did not know what had happened or how they had come to her. But she
Yeah, and why?
Sleep.
Hey, that was one strong fucking epidural, okay? Flax. That's the answer. Fuck epidurals.
Yeah. Just
And
stick
fuck
flax in my
morphine.
finger.
It's all about the flax. It's about flax. Flax.
It's all about that flax. About that flax. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she embraced them with love and nursed them until they were satisfied. Most understanding fucking princess ever.
Probably confused. It's like, well, no one else is here to feed them. What the heck's kids are these? What the heck happened? Where's my dad?
She named the infants Sun and Moon because she is a Pokemon weeaboo. Hey, it's valid now. Sun and Moon's out.
Yes, they are.
The kindly fairy types continue to attend her, providing her with food and drink, which appeared as if delivered by unseen servants. Because, hey, Sylveon is fucking awesome. And Mr. Mime.
Yeah, Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime! Holy shit, that answers a lot of questions.
They probably answers questions that I don't remember asking, and I don't think I want to.
Yeah, that gets into really creepy pokey theory things. We're not gonna do that. So,
that kind of, yeah, that would explain.
Hey, let's not go there. Let's continue with the
No,
story.
I didn't say what it was. All I said was,
Kid,
yeah,
you
yeah.
believe
that
in
would
fairies?
explain
Let me in. I'm a fairy. Oh god.
it. Does that mean Mr. Mime has to be a fairy type now?
No.
Yeah, Mr. Mime is a fairy type.
No.
Like a fairy type now.
He is a fairy type now?
Yes, psychic and fairy type.
Cool.
Ew. He's ruined fairy type for me.
Oh boy, Mr. Mime butt sex because we're fairies.
I
Wow, I went to a weird place there.
not even gonna ask.
Hey,
My ass. Yeah, the fact that he could say Mr. Mime would kind of defeat the purpose of him being a mime. Mr. Mime, shut the fuck up. You're a mime. Ow.
At least you're supposed to be.
The king at last remembered Talia and thought to himself that he would go again to the palace in the wood to see if the lovely lady was still sleeping there because he wanted another shot at that nookie. She was the first one to ever not say no.
she was passed out. He raped her.
Yes, he did.
Saying he was going hunting, he journeyed to the place and was overjoyed to find her awake and with two charming little toddlers.
Toddlers? How the frick long did he stay away?
Apparently he stayed away I'm guessing 4 years, because 9 months.
You'd have to stay away for at least 1 year, because usually by the time they're a year old, they're starting to walk. So
they're toddlers, they'd be about 1 or 2.
Solid food.
Yeah.
And go to the potty on their own.
And I just got a really big thumb hug from Merlin. He just grabbed onto my thumb and pulled it close, and now he's hugging me.
Well, yeah, the prince was probably gone for 3-4 years.
Well, if it's 3-4 years, by the time they're 3 years old, I'm not. They're at the tail end of toddler. Because by the time you're 4,
No, 4 and 3 are still toddler.
Yeah, but I imagine I always consider that 9 months is pretty much rounded up to a year. And then you got the 1, then you got the terrible 2s. I'd imagine that they were probably 2.
yeah, 2 at the highest. Because I can't, like I said,
Why the highest?
Because 3 is one of those where it's kind of toddler, but kind of not.
It's where they can actually start having conversations.
Yeah. And they start to be a bit more defiant.
He told Talia who he was and what had happened and how she had come to be a mother, all unknowing. As they conversed, they both realized they were forming a stronger bond of friendship and love. And after a few days, when it came time for the young king to leave, he promised to return for her soon and bring her to his kingdom. That was a really long fucking run-on fucking sentence.
That's a very understanding woman who just
I
found out that,
know.
oh, yeah.
Oh, hi. I came and you were asleep, so I fucking raped you. And that's probably where these kids came from. And I was coming to fucking rape you again, but you're awake now. Oh, you raped me and we're coming back to rape me again? Oh, and I'm the mother of these little rape babies? I love you.
Yeah.
Honestly, she could have just looked around and be like, well, everyone in my kingdom is gone. My father abandoned me. I have nobody besides these children. So, yeah, I'll go with you.
Or know about.
Probably why she went yes, because
No, I guess if I ever said, sorry, hon, I have a headache, you won't care. Maybe my father should have taught me more things in life.
I don't think her dad taught her anything in life. And I looked up the toddler years, and it is 1 through 3. So 2 is not the tail end. 3 is.
It was born with a tail? What the fuck?
I said 3 would be the tail end of it.
Well, I didn't think 3 would be the tail end, but I think one of you
this
said
tale
2
just
was the
became
tail
an
end.
Indian fairy tale where it's like, oh my god, I had sex with a monkey. The children's father is Hanuman.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Oh.
God, I did that again. Full circle. We're back to the planet of the apes. I fucking lost my place.
King said he was going to go back and come back later and take him home.
She said yes.
Somehow, yes. For reasons that I'm gay.
Okay. As he journeyed back, he found he was indeed desperately in love with Talia and his 2 children. That could have probably been said a little differently. And he could hardly sleep for thinking of
Love
them.
is the right way to say that.
and he could hardly sleep for thinking of them. And when he did sleep, he called out their names in his dreams.
Even
That
the baby
was really fucking awkward.
Really?
You even remember their names? Oh, this is my son, and my daughter, Moon. What fucking kind of names were those? Hey, I had the mentality of a 5-year-old, okay? Shut up. I like Pokemon, okay? I like Yokai Hunter myself. You suck! Oh, God.
I still think that would be funny. My son's son.
It does get worse. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
What happens?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Aki, read more.
Oh my God, this is a whole lot more awkward than I expected. I was going to make a joke, but fuck the joke. It made it for me.
What?
Now, the young king already had a wife. Oh! Who had become suspicious when he did not return for several days from the hunt, and hearing him call strange names in his sleep. He was overcome with anger and jealousy. You probably want to put a few more periods in this sentence. Jeez.
We would like to breathe.
Breathing apparently wasn't a thing in the old days. Huh. I would have gotten in trouble for writing sentences like that. I'm fucking dizzy from that.
You still would get in trouble if you tried writing sentences like that, but this is like really freaking old, so can't really fix it now.
He called the king's secretary to her and said, "You are between a rock and a hard place, young man." Oh. Well, okay, I guess that was a good thing. "Young man, you are the secretary because you will not bone my husband. Unless he's a fairy. That's totally possible in this story." "Mr. Mime, I have a question for you." Oh, shit. Sorry. "If you will betray your king and tell me who his lover is, I will give you riches beyond your wildest dreams. I will fuck the shit out of you. But if you do not tell me, your life will be worth nothing, for I will have you killed, because I am a fucking bitch, Mr. Mime." I had to keep doing that. The secretary was filled with fear, and he's like, "Shit, this white bitch be crazy." But in the end, he valued his own life above honor, and instead of fucking telling his king, he just went with it. Then he told her what the king had told him in confidence.
Because trust apparently is not a thing that exists.
I would assume you'd want to talk to somebody and be like, "Hey, how the fuck do I do this?" And then you can say, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm the king. I have a harem. Don't hurt the bitch. Get the fuck out. I'm king."
Apparently he's an Indian king.
The queen, once she had heard it, sent a secretary to Talia with a supposed message from the king saying, "Send the children to me now, for I miss them and want to see them." Talia, who was a totally blonde bimbette and knew better, I'm dog, overcome that her lover loved his children so much, obeyed the summons and sent the little ones back to the young man. And when the queen said, "Son and man, what the fuck kind of names are those?" Man.
What?
The queen, hating the children even more when she saw how beautiful they were, took them to the kitchen and told the cook to kill them and to prepare them as tasty dishes for the king's supper.
Yeah, I told you this gets freaking dark.
Bitch.
I told you it got dark.
Did they die?
The cook was horrified at the suggestion and said, "Man, that bitch be crazy." And though he agreed to it, he secretly took the children to his wife and told her to hide them, because that bitch be crazy.
I agree with the cook. That bitch is fucking crazy. When somebody is like that, you gotta nod and agree, and then when they leave, you just rush the kids away. Like, no, the queen's crazy. She wanted me to cook them. Really? Yeah. She wanted me to cook them. Oh, man, she's lost her head, hasn't she? Yeah.
Then he killed 2 newborn lambs and cooked them in a number of delicious ways. Wow. When the king came to the dinner table, the queen with great pleasure asked that the dishes be served to her husband. And when he ate with evident relish, her joy knew no bounds. And she kept pressing him to eat more, saying, You are eating what is your own. Okay. And he probably was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Yeah, I own these fucking lambs, okay? I own this shit. It's my fucking kingdom. I own this shit.
Oh, my.
After she had said this several times, the king began to get annoyed with her, not knowing her insinuation. And he finally said angrily, I know very well I am eating what is my own. See? Because you brought nothing with you into this house. Because you are a fucking bitch. And that is why I do not fuck you.
Oh. Well, I could actually see that.
You are a fucking annoying bitch.
You know someone's a crazy bitch when they're more interested in someone who's like, they don't even know if they're a corpse or not than you. Like, is it a corpse or is it this person? I don't know, but it's not my wife.
I'll take it.
No,
And he got up and stormed out, staying for several days in a nearby villa to get over his anger, because damn, he just fucking hates that bitch. Man, that must have been an arranged marriage. I can't even imagine. I imagine she's like some ugly little bitch, you know.
I see that being an arranged marriage, because in the old days, even like all the kings had all their prearranged marriages. It was like, I'd have to say most of them had to be loveless as all shit.
Yeah.
So
Reminds me of something, but I don't have time to talk about it. Anyway. The queen, meanwhile, dispatched the secretary to fetch Talia herself, sending along a false message.
Yes.
Sending along a false message from the king that he longed for her and could no longer bear to be parted from her. And this is what the Lord Jesus meant when he said, there shall come false prophets.
Oh.
what he meant, his crazy arranged marriage, loveless wife wanted her to get murdered?
She's the Antichrist.
No, she's the anti-queen.
What are you doing, Merlin?
Oh, Shannon. Anti-queen.
Oh my God. Oh, Merlin, you're so cute. He was walking around the heating pad and he came back and he kept pressing his face against my finger, giving me huggies and kisses.
Aww.
Okay, so Talia obeyed with pleasure, and she herself felt a great longing to be with her lord, who was so loving and kind to her those 2 times. Imagine her horror when she was brought to the queen, whose very face was burning with passionate hatred. And the queen said to her, "Are you the whore who has been enjoying my husband?" Well, I wouldn't really say enjoying. I was kind of asleep the first time, and I don't think we had sex the second time because, you know, it didn't specifically say that. But he's the guy who got me pregnant while I was out, I guess. Get ready to be welcomed in hell because you will soon be going there. Man, you're a crazy bitch. I don't know much, but I know you're a crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Like, no, you didn't go fucking my husband.
Like,
Correction. He did it to me.
I didn't much have a choice, but okay.
like, and I said yes to him because it's either him or this insufferable loneliness that can drive people insane. I have no idea how I'm still okay in the head. Maybe
what fucking year is this? Can you tell me what fucking year it is?
How long have I been asleep?
Talia tried to reason with her, telling her how it had come to pass. Can I help you, Merlin? Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure.
Talia tried to reason with her, telling her how it had come to pass that she had become the king's lover while she was asleep. But the queen merely laughed in disbelief and commanded that a huge fire be lit in the palace courtyard and that Talia be cast into it. To be fair, I would not believe that either at first.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like some really bad excuse. I mean, we know it's true, but I mean, if I was in her place, I don't know if I'd believe that. Because apparently, she's the only fucking person seeing fairies, after all said and done.
Maybe those are hallucinations caused by, an intense amount of time of isolation.
What's the matter, Merlin?
Possibly.
Okay, you decided to go back to sleep? Okay. Damn, this is some serious thirsty shit going on here.
Do they throw her into the fire?
I'm just surprised how many times she says the word whore. I didn't add that shit in.
Really?
I didn't add the whore shit in. I mean,
oh my goodness!
She called her a whore. Twice so far.
Oh my god, that would have been totally overly bold language back then. She was a crazy bitch.
Yes, I didn't add that shit. She called her a whore.
Yeah, that's basically old time variation of ghetto bitch talk. Oh my goodness.
I think this queen really is ghetto bitch. I just imagine her being like that really, really heavy set sassy black woman with like, the blonde weave.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Too much
Sure, we can go with
makeup,
that.
wearing like a tank top that just barely covers her breasts and her belly hanging out. Tight,
but it would be a fancy
hanging out.
Yeah, but it would be a really old fancy.
Probably be a little thinner than that.
All these blackhead pimples all over her face.
Aki, even though she's ghetto, she's also a queen. They would never let her get fat or get pimples.
Hey, have you ever heard how black men talk about their women? Well, I mean, aside from being, my old lady and the bitch, they're like, this my queen. So
that's true, but at the same time, she's in Italy right now, and she has to look her best when she's not being psycho.
This would be really cool as a movie, but with an all-black cast.
Oh my goodness!
It
would be like,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be kind of done like The Wiz.
Talia acts totally like the blonde, clueless, typical girl. Would they just?
Yeah, I can imagine her. It's like Talia is the only white girl in this black kingdom. That answers a lot of questions. That's how I see it. I just imagine her being like this real cute, milky white girl, being like, "Oh, this is a kingdom," and like Snoop Dogg being the king.
Oh,
yes, Snoop Dogg would be the king. I would love that.
do good.
I want to say Queen Latifah being the queen, but she's lost a lot of weight, so it can't be her no more. So we need like, a big black girl. Maybe.
What about what's her name that played Precious?
You could still.
I was like, the girl who played Precious would probably be really good in that role.
Honestly, I think Queen Latifah would still be better even if she doesn't have a lot of weight because she has a lot of sass and power and
but we have to ugly the shit out of her.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure they could. They could.
Oh my God. You know who I imagine? If you all have ever seen The Wiz, the woman who played the Wicked Witch of the West in that's what I see.
Oh. I don't remember who played her, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I see when I see the queen. But yeah,
what's so big? And big isn't bad, but when you're playing like this elegant like queen that's supposed to be like perfect in every single way. And you're like, oh,
They never said she was. They just said she was the queen.
that's true. She's too psychopathic to be perfect.
I mean, hell, everyone's like, we're kind of scared of her.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we don't want to be trifling.
It's like she's perfect. She's perfectly crazy.
Good point. She can be as big as you want her to. She probably looks ghetto as shit.
Now all I see is Snoop Dogg like puffing on a cigar full of weed with a big ass smile on his face with some dreads or something.
Now we could probably get Havo to do that, except without the weed stuff. We'd just be like, Havo can be the king.
Have
And
those
we'll find
cornrows, be like, I'm the king. Yeah.
Actually,
Right.
Hubbo could be the chef, right? Because he's already a professional.
Oh no, but Havo looks like Snoop.
Oh.
And I'm not trying to make fun of black people. I'm just saying it would be really awesome to have this played by an all black cast.
Well, almost all black.
Almost all black, yeah.
Yeah, because Talia is so
Sleeping
clueless.
Beauty is totally a white girl. Just I can just feel it. She's a white girl.
Yeah.
We could always have. You could
So
always have like
clueless.
that scene. He's walking away, like after the first time he goes to quote unquote visit her. Like he walks away, and you could totally have a reference from Mel Brooks. She's like he walked away, and he's like, "Good to be the king."
Yeah. Would you be the king? Oh my God, now I almost want to challenge myself to see if I can write that. Some ghetto version of Sleeping Beauty. Like, I am gonna feel really, really bad if I write this.
Yeah, but then again, you have this story, so
Yeah. So this will be our black version.
you wouldn't even have to print it. You just make copies and send them to us.
Yeah.
They're like, this is totally it. It's awesome.
This is the thing. Yes.
I like this version. This is really sounds like, yeah, this is how it would be. Yeah.
This is really twisted, but it's kind of amusing in a really weird sort of way.
Very much.
Oh, okay. We have Talia coming in. She's been declared a whore by
You get rid of that white bitch!
Oh.
Let's go on with the story.
All right. Talia, stalling for time, knelt before the queen and asked as a last request that she be allowed to take off her rich garments before she was cast into the fire. The queen felt no pity for poor Talia, but she had noticed that Talia's dress was very beautiful and encrusted with jewels. Hey, you didn't say that before.
So
See, that was the thing. See, she was shiny, and that got his attention. Like, ooh, shiny.
I don't think he was paying attention to the dress. He was paying attention to what was under the dress.
True.
Yes.
All right. I see these are her family jewels. I want to get you acquainted with my family jewels.
Yes.
Yeah, I think what the queen's paying attention to the dress because she's like, oh, I can rob her after she dies.
I want to see if I can fit my fat ass in that dress.
We'll try to.
So she agreed that Talia should be allowed to disrobe, thinking that she would keep the garments for herself afterward. See, we totally know how these people are thinking.
Yeah.
Talia began very slowly to take off her clothes. She wanted to give her a nice, sexy striptease before she went. And she said, hey, Liz befriends.
Oh.
Oh.
I think what Talia is doing more is just like, I've got to be careful. I don't want to hurt any of these. My mug's not that big, so I need to be super extra careful and slow.
And hope that maybe my king will come and save me in the process because I kind of don't want to die.
That requires a little more thinking than I think she's able to do.
As she removed each garment, she screamed, and tears rolled down her cheeks, thinking of the horrors she was about to endure could you please stop these run-on sentences?
That's the thing you could fix.
Let me try that again. As she removed each garment, she screamed, and tears rolled down her cheeks, thinking of the horror she was about to endure. And with each garment, her screams grew louder and more heartrending. Heartrending. Heart-rending.
It's basically the same thing as heartbreaking, but they wanted to be dicks about it.
I think it's supposed to be heart-wrenching, but okay, heart-rending.
Heart-rending.
Rending is basically another way to say breaking.
Well, yay, your fancy words. Yeah.
Rend, to tear
She
something.
screams so loud, and she's like, "Ah, I got my skin! Ah, my skin!" And the queen's like, "Bitch, you are insane. You possessed or something." Oh no,
You want to know?
we ain't got time for that. Sorry.
Ain't nobody got time for that. You know.
The king was just returning to the palace after his absence, and he heard the screaming. He must have been away for a while. Following the sound, he came upon the queen and the weeping Talia, who had now removed all but her shift.
Her shift? Are we talking about
You're gonna shift that queen. Like, oh, yeah, gonna shift your ass.
A shift is something you put under the dress. It's basically as big as a dress, but it's not the dress, so it's basically like saying she's in her underwear.
Yeah, I know. It's what I just...
Oh, well, I thought we were gonna go all get a bitch here.
We can, but yeah, that's what it actually is.
Yeah, that's a shiv, huh? That's a shiv. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were packing. I could have lost my dick. He demanded an explanation, whereupon the queen reported that he had unknowingly eaten his own children and that his mistress was about to be burned for a whore. Not sure which whore, but she's going to be burned for a whore. You know, one of her whore friends. For, then, you know, give her the burnt skin, be like, yeah, you can use that for your voodoo stuff. Yeah. Like, okay, that's kind of fucked up, but okay. You can make condoms out of this. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. Now
You
that's a
wrote that you could totally play with the ghetto bitch being all crazy.
Okay.
When the wretched king, oh, now he's wretched, heard what had transpired, he was beside himself with grief, crying, "How can I have eaten my own sweet babes? Why didn't my very veins cry out in recognition? Because apparently my body needs to talk to me. I think I'm all smoking some really bad shit."
Okay.
You venomous evil woman! How could you have done such a dreadful thing?
Well, you shouldn't have gone sleeping with people. You know you're supposed to sleep with me.
You kill my chubby.
Oh. Let's continue with this story. Hopefully the book will tell everyone the kids are not dead.
Saying this, he commanded that the queen herself should be cast into the fire that she had prepared for the innocent Talia, and his secretary with her for his part in the wicked plot. Yay! Ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch, oh, witch.
That's what the secretary gets for being spineless.
Yes.
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 I mean, like Aki said, he could have told just told the king what was going on. Instead of-
Sire, she's gonna kill my ass. The last to be burned was okay. The last to pee. The
last to pee.
The last to pee. The last to be burned was to be the cook, whom the king believed had willingly slaughtered his children. But when the cook was dragged forth, he protested, crying out, "Do not reward my faithful." Okay. "Do not reward my faithfulness with this horrible punishment, sire. I saved your children. They are not dead, for I hid them with my wife." She's got a lot of rolls. Really comfortable. They just sit on her feet and, you know, ride on her ankles when she walks.
With the wife, not under her.
You don't know.
I think it's more likely that they're staying at the cook's house with his wife.
She was a good
Yeah,
wife,
that's
that
more
teeny,
funny.
a teeny. Nancy. Oh. The joyful king replied, if what you say is true, you will be rewarded as no man has ever been rewarded before.
You'll get to sleep with my new wife, I guess? I don't know. How to find what?
The king then called his wife to bring sun and moon to the king, whose names, who covered them with kisses and caresses. Okay. In fact, he could not get enough of kissing and embracing both the children and their mother as he gathered them all into his arms. He gave the cook a rich reward and made him a gentleman.
Yay! And why are you moaning, sir, as he's hugging his wife? Not his wife, but he's hugging his children and his mistress.
And of course, he married Talia, the king.
Now she is his queen. Okay.
The king married her, not the cook, who lived a long and happy life with her husband and children, always knowing full well that the person who is favored by fortune has good luck even while sleeping. That's a
Not
bad
really.
way to end that story.
Okay.
Happy ever after comes to those who rape the fuck out of you and get you pregnant. Have little rape babies and good things will happen.
Apparently. Yeah. Okay. Get yourself passed out and fall asleep for who knows how long. Wait for somebody to come and knock you up. Have a couple of twins. And then, yay, almost get yourself you and your twins killed. And then, yay, magic, good stuff. You are now the queen of this distant land. Because, never mind.
All because of a fucking flaxseed.
Yeah. That and a really stupid father who didn't bother to tell you what the frick's going on or try and get the flax out of your finger. Just, no, my daughter's knocked out. I'm just going to abandon her now because she's dead, but she's not dead.
Merlin!
I don't...
Oh my god, that hurts.
Oh.
My hand is cramped. Okay. Okay, so that was Sun, Moon, and Talia.
That was
Beauty. That was the Italian version, I guess.
That was the original Italian version. That was special.
Yeah, I heard that it was. I heard that the Disney version takes place in France.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed the place then.
No, I don't think it does. I'd have to double check. I know
Because it had the what was it, the fleur. The symbols on it were French symbols.
Oh.
Hello, Merlin. What's the matter, Merlin? What's the matter, Merlin? No, the hand is gone. I have nobody to hug. You want to come out? Not really. I'll bring you out. Okay. He's so sweet. He's such a sweet little thing. Yay! Yeah, where you going? Where's you going? It's cold out here. I want to be where it's warm. Oh! Let me put you on my belly here for a minute. Okay, there we go. All right. You know what? It's 11:15. I think you should go in and have some supper.
That might be a good idea if he's not eating today.
He isn't eating yet today. So I'm going to go put him up so he can have his little supper. Yeah. And then I can wash my hands and then I can eat something.
Yay!
I didn't want to eat anything with lizard all over my hands.
Well, yeah.
Alrighty. Sure. Hey, okay, so that was Sleeping Beauty, a.k.a. Sun, Moon, and Talia. That's actually all I think I'm going to do today. I'm not going to read the other version of Sleeping Beauty. I might do it another time. But that was the dark version.
That
I
was
still see the ghetto version because that would be so cool. Anyway, so check back a little bit later. We are definitely going to do a Sims run because I'm in the mood now.
yeah.
And then I get to see all the cool shit that Arachne's letting me play with.
Yay!
So we will see you in the next video.
Which should be in probably like what, 10 minutes?
Probably.
Yep.